Hi, I'm Danielle. Recently I've been getting into more YouTube stuff and other actual makeup artists posting videos, and I kind of just want to post videos because I enjoy it. I enjoy learning how to edit the videos too. So this is kind of a learning situation for me in every which way because I'm not good at putting makeup on. I don't really wear that much makeup. I've only really been getting into it lately. COVID, quarantine. What else am I supposed to do? I'm creative. I want to do things. I want to paint things. I want to make things. I want to do stuff, and making myself look better or dyeing my hair. It's all part of that, right? And I've been watching a lot more YouTube videos and stuff like that. For instance, this video is the first one I'm doing with my phone in landscape mode. I actually opened the blinds that are right, the camera's right in front of a window, so that hopefully I get better natural light. Right now I'm not wearing any makeup. My lips are extremely dry, so I'm gonna use some chapstick first. And yeah, I think in other videos I've explained, I bought, right as quarantine started, I bought this morphe. Not sure how you pronounce it. Did I look it up? I didn't. I kind of hate myself for it. I bought Fierce by Nature. This palette looks beautiful. I also like that it comes with this little plastic map, like as if you got chocolates and you had, names for every chocolate and what's in them. So obviously I think even from this view you could see which ones I've used or not. So basically I just try to go back in and use colors that I haven't used before. I saw this tutorial where they did like orange in the crease, like a matte orange, and then they put matte brown a little bit farther down, and the whole lid was kind of like some kind of glimmery, like a shimmer, glittery brown. I don't know. But so there's good colors in this palette that I think I'm gonna try to replicate the look. It was by Bailey Sarian. Am I pronouncing that right? I'm not sure. She's one of the newer videos I've been watching back before quarantine and before I really knew that I was gonna be doing these videos. I used to just watch, I'm gonna name drop right now, Nikki Tutorials, I think was one of the very first ones I started watching. I was like amazed at how she did her makeup so well. And I'm mostly an Instagrammer and not a YouTuber. So Instagram, Nikki Tutorials was like my jam. Alyssa Marie Artistry. I'm not sure how long I've been following her. I feel like a long time. I like following her the most, I think, because she has an eye shape that's kind of similar to mine. And so when she does these crazy looks with like all the eyeshadow underneath and the crease lines and all this stuff, I'm like, when you're not wearing makeup, you look a little bit like me, I think. I hope I didn't just, put her on the spot or anything if we don't look alike. Sorry. Anyway, Ethan is supreme, which sometimes he gets on my nerves. I don't like watching the stories. His artistry is great. I like his makeup. So good. He's just such a pretty boy. I love it. Raw Beauty Christy. I think I recently started unfollowing her. I'm not sure why, but it could have been because I was like, I don't know. These are a bunch of like stories of her cat and not so much makeup anymore. And that's what I was there for. But yes, her too. Also, I think a similar face shape to me, so I like related and I was like, ooh, show me how to look good. And then yeah, more and only since quarantine, which has been since March for us. Bailey Sarian came up on Facebook and it was like Facebook Watch. I'm like, oh, I love Investigation Discovery Channel. I like all that. You do makeup videos and you talk to me about murder? Okay, I'm about it. I know that she has videos saying like she's not very, I don't know, what's it called? Like empathetic about the murder she's talking about, but I enjoy that. I think that's great because it's a narration. It's not like, oh, feel sorry for me, I'm crying. It's a narration. And she talks about it like facts, like these are things you need to know, and this is what happened. These are the facts. And I think more people should talk like that. Also, Robert Welsh came up. It was also a Facebook thing, and I guess they just know what I like now, and that I was Googling for how to put makeup on better and what products would be good for my skin types. And Robert Welsh, oh my God. When he puts makeup on, I mean, his face shape is not similar to mine, right? But he just knows the ins and outs of like other people's face types. And he talked to you about like, oh, if your skin is dry, don't use this product, or like this primer is better for that. And I haven't watched that many videos, but holy hell, that dude knows his stuff. I'm definitely gonna try techniques. So let's get into the actual makeup. A lot of the things I have are from Ipsy bags, and they might be old and expired. I don't wear this makeup like all day long. It's already like 5 o'clock on a Friday, and I'm just wearing this to my friend's like housewarming party. Congratulations, Jen, on your new house. Also, so first things first, I'm gonna use this e.l.f. primer. To be honest, I don't know the background of this Robert Welsh. I don't. I'm gonna use like 1 squirt of it onto my palm, well, my fingertips, and I'm just gonna use my fingertips to apply it to the only places I really put foundation, which is like right around here. It feels moisturizing. It feels like it smooths my skin out. And I mean, like around my eyes and stuff, I feel like I pat down, but I definitely do like a swiping motion, which I feel like is bad. Well, not bad. Nothing's really that good or bad, but it's like maybe not the best way to apply this product. And now that I've done it, oh, I'm gonna put it on my forehead too, because 1 whole squirt was like way too much. I feel very greasy right now. Maybe it needs to like settle in. It's oily though. So does it settle? Is this why people bake their face? I've never done that. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. eyelid primer because I always use it. I honestly, maybe an Ipsy bag has had some other primers in it, but this is the one that worked the best. Because I have a deeper, I mean, like I don't have really hooded eyes or anything, but I read about my creases here, and honestly, over time, over the whole day, this crease, ugh, it just become like a mess, like a crypt keeper type mess. This is really difficult while I'm talking, like trying to pat it in and do all the things that I see online. Okay, primer's done. I'm done. And now, oh my God, stop touching your hair. You know what? I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix my hair. I got clips galore right here. I just organized my makeup table so that I could be this YouTube sensation, which I sure hope. No, I don't care. Clips. It's funny that I'm clipping the back of my head because this is my haircut. I mean, I only have hair on the top of my head, and when it's greasy and the back is the only thing falling in front, it doesn't look good. Okay. I also got, and I think I'm gonna use it after I do my eye makeup, I got Shiseido concealer recently. A friend of mine works for the company, like corporate, and got me a sweet employee discount. I don't know. I don't really use concealer. I don't know how to apply the product. I've only watched Robert Welsh tell me how to apply the product. What I think I'm gonna do, and usually what I normally do, is I put on eye makeup, like I put on all of my eyeshadow and stuff, and I get it stuck to the primer first, and then I go over with a little foundation under my eye, but instead I'm gonna use a little bit of this concealer under my eye. Okay, so I'm looking at my Fierce by Nature palette, and I'm going to use the color Ball of Fire, which is a matte, yeah, it's matte, a matte orangey color. And I'm also gonna use a brush that looks like this, which I think, I don't know, I don't like showing my palms. Something about that feels wrong. And my nails aren't done right now, so everything just feels wrong right now. I'm gonna use a brush like this for like the crease and a little bit above, just because I see other people doing it. I don't know if there's a name for this type of brush, but it feels like actual hair. You know when like you have a synthetic brush? I mean, these are synthetic. This is a Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush, I think. I don't even know what it's called. It's fluffy and it's definitely made of plastic, right? But this one feels very like, ooh, la la. It doesn't say anything on it, but I'm pretty sure I got this in an Ipsy bag once. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this orange, right? And I'm just gonna show you this in the camera. I don't know if you could see it. Ooh, no. Okay, So I have a lot of this on my brush, and I'm gonna dust it off, put it in my face. Okay, this is the first time I've ever had the camera up so far away from my, what am I winging? Okay, my eyes, that's what I'm doing. So I don't even know where they start, but this is what I'm doing with this brush. I'm not just gonna do the whole thing. Sweet deal. Although I thought this was more of an orangey shade. It's orangey pink. I mean, it's much more a red tone. It's a red orange. Ball of fire. I mean, honestly, by the name, I should have known. I should have known. Let's go into the other eye. Oh, I didn't shake this one off. Okay, well, whatever, too late now. Because it's like, I don't know, is it hyperpigmentation? Are you getting the product off your brush? But also, am I holding the brush too far back? Because right now it just feels like I'm fluffing it, and I don't know where the product's really going. I mean, this brush is just so fluffy. It's so fluffy. I'm gonna die. And I'm going up. Whew, I went up high. Like one time I had a friend do my makeup. It was like right after high school, I think. She was going to cosmetology school. She did my makeup with like this huge purple look because I was like, yo, you want to practice your makeup techniques on me? I'll pay you even, because I'm an artist. I know when like I ask a friend for a favor, but like they need to get paid. Artists need to be paid, even if they're your friends. So anyway, it was my brother's wedding. The colors were purple, like a mauve-y type purple. And you know, I explained to her, I think I even showed her a swatch that my dress was gonna be because we had them already. I'm not even sure. But yeah, I don't know. She did like full coverage, foundation, full coverage, everything. It just felt like she was on my face doing so much stuff for so long. I was caked on. And I was thinking to myself, okay, this is way more than I'd ever do to myself. So, but I thought, like, I had hope that this was gonna be the best makeup I've ever seen, right? I was shocked. I went into the bathroom of her house and she was like, you're done. And I was like, great, beautiful. Cause it's been like an hour and I've never spent an hour on my makeup before. So I was like, all right, okay, great. Makeup, purple eyeshadow, basically all the way up from lid to eyebrow, purple. So much purple, so many, it was so glittery and purple, and my face itself was a completely different shade. Like you couldn't see any of my freckles, you couldn't see anything because it was full coverage. It was all, oh gosh, it was so intense. I can't even. I still paid her though, because artists need money. We don't talk anymore. I mean, we don't hang out. I don't know. She might see this video and know that I'm talking about her, but it's the truth. I went home and immediately washed it all off my face because I was like itchy. I felt like I was getting hives underneath all of the makeup. I was just like, oh, I couldn't breathe. Anyway, enough about that. That was so long ago too. Like, why am I even holding on to those memories? Okay, next color I'm going to use is like a matte orangey brown called Ignition. And I'm going to use that with my, what I described as before, this very synthetic brush. It's a little bit more dense, and I know where the product goes a little bit better than this last one. Like, look at those different shapes. Crazy. I'm not hating this, but it's probably because it's far away, because the camera, I don't know, I'm looking at myself down here, but we'll see. I'm going to ask my friends how I look tonight. Okay, so we're using Ignition. I mean, it might just be because this brush had like a pink tip, but it looks like such a different color on the brush. Okay, I'm gonna do the shaky off hand thing. I don't know how often or how long I have to do this. I mean, I don't see the product coming off unless I slap the brush down onto my hand. I don't know, whatever. Okay, so I'm just gonna come down a little bit lower than this, and in my usual shape, I try to get like up. Instead of so round like my lid really is, I try to go like a little cat eye-y. Okay. And I'm gonna put this like right up in my crease. And now that it's mixing with the orange, it really doesn't look like, I don't know what I was going for. I thought it was going to be more brown. But I don't know what it looks like in the palette and what it looks like on my brush and what it looks like on my face right now, like in person and on camera. Camera looks, no, it's still like totally more reddy, orange red than brown. But I don't know. What are we talking about right now? Color theory? This is what people do on their YouTube channels, right? Like they're just like, this is me. This is exactly how my brain works. This is, I'm constantly just, I'm just saying what's in my head. No filter. Stupid. So stupid. I think darker than I thought, but I also kind of want to blend it better with like a brush that didn't have this color on it. So I'm going to go back in with the fluffy brush that had the original color on it for now. I mean, like, I'm going to brush. I mean, like, blending is good. Am I doing the little circles? Oh my God. I don't know. I don't even know what it looks like when I'm looking down at my mirror. What does it look like to you guys? I have no idea. Little circles, little circles. Okay, this brush definitely says shadow on it, and I cleaned it recently, back of the hand. And it has like a like a weird dried funny. See how it's like angled that way? It's just a round brush. It literally says shadow on it. So I just think this is perfect for putting things on my lid. I look a little messy. Whatever. What was the other color I wanted to use? It's called Mesmerize. So the two colors I just used were Ball of Fire and Ignition, two matte colors, because I think using shimmery stuff on the outside of my eye just doesn't look nice. But, so now I'm gonna use a shimmery thing called Mesmerize on my lid. We're gonna do the same thing. I don't know if you shake it off every single time or whatever, if it's just certain brushes, but I'm normally in the last few videos, I wet my brush to get it so shimmery. This looks shimmery as AF. I'm trying to keep my language nice because I don't know if I post this to the world. I know it asks me if this is for kids. It's not for kids. I don't think kids should be wearing super amount of makeup, but I have a niece. It'd be cute if she like saw me on YouTube one day. She's 4 right now, and I want her to be able to watch the videos. I don't see why not. I just gotta, you know, I have a potty mouth sometimes, and I need to clean it up. I mean, also because I could get my point across without cursing. My dad owned a pool hall when I was growing up, and I used to interact with like a lot of older people than me, you know, like my friend group was like some 20-year-olds that were probably doing some drugs and coming to the pool hall and gambling and, you know, like, I don't know, hanging out. They all cursed. I always thought it was like a little bit offensive too, because like I have 2 older brothers and the people at the pool hall would curse in front of them. And it was like totally fine. They'd never apologize or anything. But if I was there, a woman, but they would like always say like, oh, I'm so sorry, Danielle, I didn't mean to say that like in front of you. And I'm like, why is there such a double standard? Because like, I like it. I don't care if you're cursing. I'm a little girl. All right, I think you're cool. I want to hang out with you. I just thought it was so silly. Even to this day, it's like, oh, I'm so sorry, miss, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Oh, that drives me nuts. It's like, no, if it's something that you wouldn't want to do in front of a woman, then just don't do it. I know it's hard to quit cursing because I curse a lot, but it also like, why is there such a double standard between, oh, you could talk like this in front of a man, I can't talk like this in front of a woman. A woman has to go through so much more hardships than a dude anyway. If anybody was to curse, it'd be her. You don't get your periods every month. I think that looks cool. That was a good choice. I mean, it's a lot darker than I thought. Not darker, just richer. I thought I was gonna go a little bit more subtle today. Too late. Okay, so before I do mascara, I'm gonna do like a little bit of the inner eye crease, and I think I'm gonna use a color called, I thought I was gonna use Stun Wild, but it's a little bit way orange and super glitter, that I'm gonna use a color called Frenzy. which is a little less glittery and a little just more shimmery, but it is more of a yellow tone than the rest of the face. So let's see how it looks. Also, I think I have like an eye booger. Let me get that out. Do people call that? I don't know. Do you call it an eye booger like I do? When you got that little gooey thing in the inside crease of your eye. Ooh. I like that. I like where I'm going with this. I did not pat this brush off. You know why though? Because it's the inside crease of my eye. I like to go heavy here. I don't know if it's correct or not, but I just like highlighting it. I think it looks better. I'm gonna go up into my crease a little bit. I have no idea what I look like on camera. We'll see. We'll see when I edit the video, which is my favorite part of this. Honestly, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I really just wanna edit. I wanna edit the video and be like highly critical of myself and what I would wanna watch and see if I'm doing it correctly. But then also there's a part of me that's like, oh, technique. I mean, like, this is a skill to know like what's good for your face, what's good for your body, what looks correct. I think it's cool. It's cool looking right now. I'm also a little bit intimidated because right now is about the time that I'm gonna use my new product for the very first time, and I don't know. I just don't know if it's gonna be a good look or not. Eyeshadow. I know I'm not pronouncing it right. And I got a concealer. I don't know if it says what tint I got it in. I googled the colors I should. All right, so bringing up Robert Welsh again, he always says, and this is the darkest part of me, really. It's like this crease, darkest part. So I'm gonna put it here. Okay, all right. I hope it doesn't cover my freckles though. I mean, like, I wanna cover this crease and make it like smoother. Okay. I mean, this is where I'm gonna put it. And I think ring fingers? Is a ring finger? I think I read somewhere or heard somebody say that if you use your ring fingers, it's like the most delicate or something. Like if I use my pointer finger, it's like packing on the color, but this, I mean, this feels light. My ring finger definitely seems extremely, oh my God. Okay, but looking down at the mirror, I haven't blended it at all. Like, maybe I should invest in some of those beauty blender sponge things. Because also it feels crazy greasy. Not gonna crease under my eye. And I'm gonna use a little foundation still. Or maybe I should use it. The rest of it right here. All right, maybe I'm using the concealer now. And just this much. Instead of any of my foundation that I would normally use. I'm gonna use a setting spray after this because I am going to see friends. You see how like this one kind of goes up a little bit and then I have this weird patchy patch. I mean, normally I use my foundation to do this, to clean up the line, but now my face just seems so greasy. Could have been the e.l.f. primer to begin with, but I do think, oh no, I'm using my middle fingers. Oh well. I do think this crease from like under eye to my nose has lightened up. I don't know, dude. I think I'm happy. I'm happy with this. All right, I'm gonna go in with some eyeliner. I'm gonna do this off camera because I can never get it done properly, and this camera is way farther away than I'm used to. Okay, liner is now on. So now I'm gonna do this eyelash curler. To be honest, I don't think it does anything. Just tell me what I'm doing wrong. So I like squeeze near my lashes and then I pinch all the way up, and I don't know. It's too big. I've seen these little ones that are like almost half the size of this, and I feel like I just want it on the outside corner of my eye. The rest of my eyelashes already know to go up. It's just like the last, like the outside corner of my eyelashes just don't know how to do it. Maybe it's just because I'm such a hater that it doesn't do anything for me. Roller lash. I got this in an Ipsy bag, that's for sure. Look how tiny it is. It's adorable. The brush is nice. I like my Maybelline brush a little bit better because it's a cone shape, but I'm also gonna do this off screen because I need to get up in my lashes to see what's going on. Also, okay, I just did this eye. Amazing what mascara can do for you. Now I understand why people use all those fake lashes and stuff. Like, it really changes the look. Your eyelashes are pro. Like, run my fingertips over my lower lashes because there was a little transfer And I don't particularly like to do my lower lashes. I feel like it gets a little extra. Let's take this clip out of my hair, right? I put it out there. Stop doing its job. I'm not gonna do a lip because I normally don't do a lip, especially because you gotta wear masks places, and I don't know. It's a lot. I like to eat. I like to use my mouth to portray what I'm feeling. So yeah, lipstick doesn't really always last well, wear well on me. So I'm just gonna use a little setting spray. NYX? I'm not sure. Do you pronounce it or do you just say the letters? No idea. Spray right on your face. I'm gonna do a little bit of this because all I did was put makeup up here, so I feel like that was too much. And I feel like if it doesn't set with your eyes closed, then does it crease automatically? Because I mean, I already have creases. Let's get a little closer here. Can you see them? I don't know. We're drying. Let's just check my lashes are gonna stay, you know. Oh. Okay, pretty sure I'm done. It's been great. I think this video is, I don't know, I've filmed for like 45 minutes, which is the longest I think it's ever taken me to do my makeup before. But I was talking, you know. Hope you enjoyed. I'm pretty sure there'll be more videos to come because like I said, I like editing. I like getting into the nitty gritty, but I think I look all right. I think I look good. I'm gonna go hang out with some friends now at a distance. Quarantine, COVID, I understand you. And yeah, bye.